Hi, I'm Doug here at Global West. Thought I'd take a second here and talk to you about these control arms we have on the table. They happen to be for 1963 through 82 Corvettes. The part number is a CTA 31L. Now these arms are designed for the standard spring. We do make them also for a coilover application, and we also have an extended travel coilover application as well. But for now we're going to talk about these, which is for the standard spring. They come with the del-a-lum bushing. It's a 6-bearing surface design with a grease fitting. It acts like a bearing, so it allows that control arm to move smoothly up and down without any bind. We also have a billet cross shaft. We have the ball joints, snubbers. Of course, we have it set up for the sway bar attachments. And one of the other things we do is we have a rotating spring cushion. Now this spring cushion is contoured to follow the stock spring. Now the reason why we make it so it just pops into the control arm and it allows you to turn it for rotation is because a lot of times some of the springs, like when you put your spring, there's an index in the frame. And some of the springs, when you put them into some of the aftermarkets, or maybe you've trimmed your spring, who knows, when it goes down into the control arm, it may not index perfectly where it originally did. So by putting a rotating spring pocket in there, you can have that index in the frame, and all you have to do is rotate that pocket to where the end of the spring is, and you're set up ready to go, and it's re-indexed. The nice thing about that, though, is everything is always correct. Now, one other thing. In this particular area here, we have where the shock goes. On this control arm, we've actually increased the diameter a little bit. You may not know, but a lot of the performance aftermarket shocks are a larger diameter. And putting them into a stock lower control arm, you may have to do quite a bit of grinding to get those shocks to go up inside there. We know that because of, like I said, there's so many different sizes now. There's 2-inch diameters, pretty common, and when there's actually some that are larger than that, you've got to have an opening down here in the base to allow that shock to go through. And these arms accommodate that type of application. One more thing about the del-a-lum bushing. What we did when we built these arms is we know that on that particular control arm, the stock arm, there's a lot of deflection in that particular area. And so we increased the surface area of the bushing to the shaft for control. So we have less deflection in that area. And of course with the del-a-lum system, there isn't any. It's a straight up, straight down application. So these particular control arms, when you bolt these on, will give you a lot of stability. You're going to know it. Another thing with these arms, they don't raise or lower the car. They're designed to go for stock height. So if you're running a stock spring, what you started with after the install, you're going to be right back to where you were. The part number for this is a CTA 31L. Again, it's for a 63 through 82 Corvette. It's a direct bolt-on. It's something, if you're building the car for restoration purposes, you're going to drive the vehicle and you want something that's durable, that's going to give you some control, this is something you may want to take a look at.